it's a huge decision to change organisation. So how did you know, I'm sure you've got job offers all the time. So how do you think through, is this the one I want to take, or now is the time? Do you have a sort of formal process? Is it gut feel? Do you talk to people?
It's funny because, you know, I'm no spring chicken, as you well know, and you get to a point where you do start to think about what next quite a bit. And you would know, at ANZ we go through quite a few assessments. And I remember sitting in one of those assessments with an external party. I can't remember what questions they were asking me, but I realised during that, actually, I have no desire to retire. And so I realised then that I wanted to work for a very long time. And, you know, I got a call about the AMP job literally on a Saturday afternoon. And I said, can I think about it? And I said to my husband, you know what? I think I want to have a go at this. It's a company that in my view has been iconic in Australia, clearly a few challenges ahead of it. But, you know, what we've done at ANZ in terms of purpose and values and culture, I feel I've learnt from that and been a part of that, and I'm proud of that. I'd love to be able to, you know, take some of that experience to AMP and, you know, make it what I think the community wants it to be.
You've done, you know, multiple career changes now. Yeah. How do you acclimatise to a new organisation which inevitably, no matter what the circumstances, is going to have a different culture?
Yeah. I think that's a really good question. You're right. I've been lucky enough to live in different countries as well, where English isn't the first language in a couple of those. And I think that does make you actually adapt. The other thing it makes you realise is don't jump to conclusions on your first day. Like, listen and learn. And I see people come in on first day starting, make big decisions without understanding the environment, the context, the history. Yeah, you've got to drive forward as well. But I think just sitting and listening and learning for a period of time is really important. Being your authentic self is really important, but adapting to the situation. You can't be me as I am here in Melbourne or Sydney and be me in Prague, where people don't speak English, don't understand Australian humour and want a bit more hierarchy. So I've learned you've got to adapt to your situation. But at the end of the day, you've got to take the tough decisions as well as the good decisions, and doing that respectfully, transparently and honestly, I think is really important as well. But I think give yourself time when you're in a new environment. Yeah, you've got to make impressions on day one, but you've got to learn and listen before you jump.
It's an extraordinary period now, and particularly when you're taking on a new critical position for the Australian economy. But we can only wish you the best of luck. We are desperately sad to see you go, one of the lights in the management team here. So thanks again, Lex, for this last opportunity to chat to you, and good luck with the future.
Thank you, Andrew. It's always a pleasure dealing with you. You ask the most interesting questions I ever get.
Well, apparently not, because you often told me my questions are boring, so I've always been trying to improve them.
Good. I'm glad I've given some constructive feedback then.
Thank you, Lex.
Thanks a lot, Andrew.